Hello, everybody, and I hope you're having a great evening on today. Today, I just wanted to chat about struggle. Do we automatically program ourselves to be satisfied with struggling? In my opinion, struggle means be committed to the norm of society and align my life with standards disguised as dysfunction. There are some things in the society that we pass as normal, and anything contrary to that is deemed unusual or too different. And of course, I do believe that some of us are prone to certain environments, and we only go as far as our exposure outside of it. If you only saw fighting and screaming in your house growing up, then most likely anything opposite of that would seem just fake to you or just not real. This is not the case all the time because there are some people that do overcome and are not defined by their surroundings. Others feel that they can only have a slice of the pie, but not the whole thing. And I can raise my hand up real high on that one because I did not always expect better. So I'm going to give my thoughts in three areas where I'm personally working to go from struggle to prosperous. We may have people around us to dictate how our life's supposed to look, that's often based off their own personal experiences and opinions, but that does not mean my life has to go in that direction. When you learn about better, you start to do better. So the first area I'm going to talk about is love. And I'm going to start by saying this. I am not a champion for struggle love. What is struggle love to me? It's accepting the bare minimum. And the important lesson I learned from my first relationship is that I must know what I want in a relationship and be able to communicate my needs instead of accepting whatever the man offer or do not offer. Marriage is the union of two people that includes more than joining finances and possessions, but entire lifestyles. Of course, no one is perfect, but that does not excuse one from growing up. We should all be aiming to grow in all the areas of our lives. It is not cute to be the same person year after year, decade after decade, staying the exact same way and carrying out your life in the exact same way only communicates that you are unwilling to learn and not really interested in your purpose in life. Purpose challenges me to grow because there are certain things in life that I cannot obtain until I grow. Also, growth helps you maintain that connection with the other person as long as it is going in a positive direction, not negative. I am not in the business of creating my own version of a man because it never works out. Trust me on that. Either he is it or not, and vice versa for the men as well. Either she is it or she is not. We have to start seeking out purpose partners, not bed buddies. So, next area I was looking to improve in is wealth. Last year, I felt the need to focus on my finances and learn how to manage them better. I started researching and reading on financial wealth and freedom, and honestly, I felt God put that on my heart because of the recent increase I was going to receive in that area toward the end of last year. I could not be foolish with what I had, especially if I prayed to God for better. Now, the issue I struggled with was breaking free from a poverty mindset. I felt that I would always be in a position of lack because I was a single mom and not really analyzing what I really had. Of course, I did need a financial blessing, but still felt trapped by my attitude toward money. I viewed money as a way for me to survive instead of a tool that I can use to strive to higher heights. Money is a component of wealth, and it's not the only thing that makes up, wealth. If I can sum up the definition of wealth in one word, it would be abundance. You want to live in abundance, not from a place of lack. It's like we are groomed to think money alone is the key to success, but failed to gain knowledge on how to handle it. You do not have to struggle if you do not want to. The choice is up to you because knowledge is not something I can physically touch with my hands, but I need to seek it out. The day a person changes their mind about something is the day change starts to occur. Now, the last area I want to talk about is vision. I want to start by saying do not be ashamed of having a great vision. The world is going to go in the direction that it's supposed to go in, but that does not determine the outcome of your future. You need a vision for your life. It is not really the responsibility of my family, friends, or even my community to lay out the plans to my life. You can get direction because, that really is the role of a parent to direct you, but they really do not have set control over how you choose to live your life. God already set a plan for me, and all I have to do is follow it. Having a vision is like a map to a future He purposed for me. Do not be afraid of how big your vision is, and let no one discourage you to go off that course. I also want to add one more thing about upbringing. You may have been brought up a certain way that yielded toxic behavior or been around people that have modeled the wrong behavior to you or been taught certain traditions that are not necessarily helpful to your life. Sometimes we are expected to continue living that way because generations before us did. But you know a change is needed to break the cycle. Generational curses are a real thing, and you do not have to repeat the same thing in your bloodline with your children. It can start with you. So I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. When you learn about better, you start to do better. So I hope I said something that helped you in some way on today. Thank you for checking out this video. Until next time.